haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action. They just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
First delivery to him on the way. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Swing and a miss. A little too anxious there. 1-1. Pitch on the way.
Ball inside. Ball 3.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
And that misses. Ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're trying to put a start away. Make him work his tail off, throw a lot of pitches, and get on base any way that you can. A big inning at this point of the game.
Here comes the first pitch. Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike. And it's 1-2. And a good curveball gets him swinging for route number 1.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
Stepping in now, Javier Baez, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Here's a breaking ball that falls in there for a strike to even things at 1-1. Runners on first with 1 down. 1-2 now.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that two-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
Hit hard on the ground is short. Lowry's got it. To second, there's Cano. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Nothing happening there for the Cubbies. And the deficit holds at 5-4. Kyle Ryan takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 56, Kyle Ryan.
And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Yoenis Cespedes. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Yoenis Cespedes.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive to center field. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Dan, after that base hit right there, we're talking about 2 full weeks of finding a way to be productive and get a knock.
Good to think about that. You think how hard it is to get a base hit in a professional baseball game, and for him to be able to do it 14 consecutive days in a row as a pitcher, you have to just tip your cap to this guy.
Standing in now, Matt Adams. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball one. Ryan has seen his role change with those one-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. The 1-1 misses, ball two. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. A runner at first with no outs here. Matt Adams in front, 3 balls and a strike to count now. Brandon Nimmo will be next. Pulled toward right center field. Happ is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
The batter, the center fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
Digging in and looking for more, Brandon Nimmo, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Hard hit ball to second, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Oh boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw it where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
Tomas Nido comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. High in the air into shallow left center. Schwarber comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2.
The batter, the pitcher, Steven Matz.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Steven Matz. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Baez onto the grass. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. 2 left for the Mets. They hold on to a 5-4 lead. Bottom of the inning now, and Wilson Contreras digs in at the plate.
The catcher, Wilson.
First offering on its way. Strike taken. Good pitch on the lower part of the zone.
One of the big keys to pitching well is getting ahead early on, and it's been far from that for this guy so far. Less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Hit back up the middle. And that's just past the grasp of Cano into center, a base hit.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear him.
At the plate now, Kyle Schwarber, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Hit to first. Gloved by Adams to Lowry at the bag. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Well, they got the tying run on base, but one ground ball later, and it's gone. He's going to be frustrated with himself after that.
Two away now for the Cubs in the sixth, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Here it comes. And he misses inside with that one. Ball one. Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1. A bouncer to the left side. He's got it. Throw on to Adams will take care of him, and the inning is over. Cubs are down quietly. Still down a run. It's 5-4. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Craig Kimbrell will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Jason Hayward is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. New inning set to get underway, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Jed Lowry. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball one, no strike.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike one.
Woo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
A 1-1. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. And that's going to find the alley. Extra bases here for Lowry. And the Mets have something going with nobody out. It's a leadoff double.
Now batting.
Managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter as the second leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, McNeil hits a little over the 270 mark. 1-1 to the Mets leadoff hitter. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball two. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1.
I had to count 2-2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball in that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
He'll try it again, 3-2. And he misses there for ball four. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Now batting. The second baseman, Robinson Cano.
So it's first and second now. Nobody out. And that'll bring up Robinson Cano. From the belt, kicks and deals. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Oh and 1, here it comes. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2.
Those were two great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
First and second here with nobody out. Misses, ball 2. Here now the 2-2.
We got 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
I really like that he gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Into the box now, Michael Conforto. He squares it up and hits a bolt to left center. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ballgame.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit on the ground out to short. There's Baez. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, the first baseman, Matt Adams.
Now at the plate, Matt Adams. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him.
And with first base open, it looks as though they'll go after the next guy with the force at any base now in order and 2 men gone. Ryan Tepera answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it.
Number 52, Ryan Tepera.
Brandon Nimmo will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. From the stretch. A ball and no strikes.
It's moments like this as a pitcher when you feel the whole world is against you. You're already in hot water with the bases loaded, so it doesn't make life any easier when you're not getting calls that you think you should.
That evens it up 1-1. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Ready with the 2-1. Cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Out of the stretch, the 3-1 home. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
Wow, they went to the pen because they liked the matchup, and what does he do? He walks the first guy he faces to bring in a run, so much for that strategy. Makes you wonder if they'll turn to him again next time in this situation.
Ready for another shot now. Tomas Nido, 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. High and deep to left center field. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. 4th home run for him on the season, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Wow, you can understand what the pitcher's thinking. He doesn't have an empty base, and he needs to get ahead of the count. All he wants to do is get that first pitch over for a strike, but the batter knew the same thing, and he jumped all over it, smashing it into seats for a 4-run blast.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Into the box, Steven Matz, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A high fastball is in there. Here it comes on 0-2. And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. But they manage to bat around as 9 men come to the plate and 6 of them score. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Mets are out on top, 11-4. Ready now, Jason Kipnis. He'll lead it off against Steven Matz.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0. The pitch.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
This is on the ground over to first. Adams has got it, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jason Hayward.
Standing in, Jason Hayward. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. The pitch. Hit on the ground to short. And Lowry won't be able to track it down. This gets through, a base hit.
You know, D-Roll, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut.
He sends it out to left field. Well hit. Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
Steven Souza is at the plate as he looks at ball 1.
No,
2-0.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
2-1 now to Steven Souza.
Got to sit middle when a guy's trying to pitch around you. If he's going to give you first base, take it.
Here's the 2-1 home. High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Nimmo. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And the run is in to score from third.
Now
Stepping in. Now here comes the Mets skipper on his way toward the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. He leaves with the lead after 6 2/3 in this high-scoring affair. Dylan Betances will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year.
Dylan Betances.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
Betances is ready. Here it is on 1-0. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss at a ball tailing out of the zone. 2-2. Has a look. Now the pitch. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Mets out in front, 11-5. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago. Back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said it's one of those games where everything has come together for his hitters. From their approach, to their swings, to the results. It's all working. One key indicator of that, 6 extra base hits to this point in the game.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Striding in, Jed Lowry. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Lowry.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Hayward has a read on it. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, number 6.
Now back to the top of the Mets order, digging in, Jeff McNeil. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he takes ball 1. Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
Stepping into the box, Robinson Cano. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Now here's the pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 home.
Ball, that's low.
This could be a huge win for the guy on the mound if he's able to get out of this inning 1, 2, 3 and start fresh next inning with the middle of the order.
Two-0 count. The pitch.
That's ball 3.
Yeah, he's all over the place right now. No doubt he's clearly fighting his mechanics.
2 out, nobody on. And this is taken here for ball 4. Just the 2nd walk he's allowed into his 8th inning of work.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Coming to the plate now, Michael Conforto. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. He's set. Here it comes. Turned on down the line. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Mets strand 1. They're up big, however. It's 11-5. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Javier Baez.
Javier.
Here comes the first pitch.
Ball, that's in.
The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
2 balls, no strike.
The 2-0 on the way.
Aye.
Here's a huge swing by Baez and a ball sent to deep left field. Into the bleachers and gone. A solo home run there for Javi Baez. Number 13 for him on the year as they try to claw back. It's a 5-run deficit.
Now batting.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Comes set with the 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Interested to see what the pitcher goes to now. After getting that late hack on the curveball, does he speed him up with some velocity?
The 0-2 home. Popped him up. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
Now batting. The left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
So 1 gone here in the Chicago 8th. And next it'll be the left-handed power threat, Kyle Schwarber. Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Called strike at the knees, 1-1. The pitch.
Counting 2-1.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Ryan Era.
Victor Caratini will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 7, Victor Caratini.
And that's in there for strike one. He'll enter play here at an even 250. 9 homers and 17 RBIs. Betances sets. 0-1 pitch on its way. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Hit hard to third. Scooped up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left. We've played 8 full. The Mets lead it 11-6. Rowan Wick enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. So here's Yoenis Cespedes. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yoenis Cespedes.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The 1-0. Hit hard up the middle. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. 9th inning's underway with a leadoff man aboard via the single.
He's lucky it's only a single back up the middle and not a double in the gap or a home run. Pitches like that in a show get absolutely hammered.
In now, Matt Adams, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 1-0 home.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
Nobody out, runner on first. Hit hard on the ground to the right. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
I mean, that's a well-executed curveball right there. Pitcher does exactly what he wants to do. Gets the hitter out on his front foot. Gets him out and around the baseball, and he still finds a hole.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. On the move is Hayward, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. Cespedes blows through the stop sign, headed for home. He comes across to score, and it's now a 6-run lead.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
To the plate now, Tomas Nido. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
The 1-1. Couple of men in scoring position here with none down. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
Hit down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. High in the air out to center field. Hayward gathers it in. Here comes the runner for the plate. Now the relay home, and he will score on the sacrifice fly.
Hey, talk about having a productive inning. You like to see that. You like to add on runs anytime you can, and a sac fly here gives their team another insurance run, and they're starting to blow this thing wide open.
Jeremy Jeffress comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Eduardo Nunez will get a chance with a runner in scoring position here as he'll pinch hit now with one away. That's popped up, and no one can get there as it falls. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Man, I haven't seen an offensive explosion like this since I don't know when. It's been a combination of spotty pitching and inconsistent defense, and now they posted an amazing 14 runs on the board.
Stepping in now, Jed Lowry. Pulled toward right center field. And Hayward will put this one away for out number 2.
The batter, number 6.
Now in the box, Jeff McNeil. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat. Skied into straightaway right. Souza is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. The Mets are out on top, 14-6. Justin Wilson, a 6'2" left-hander, jogs in to take over on the hill.
Justin Wilson.
So coming to the plate, Jason Kipnis starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Comes set and the 0-1.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
The next 0-2. And a check swing here. Quick appeal, but Joe McDonald says he held off. It's ball 1. The 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Here's Jason Hayward now. Rips this one to first. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Standing in now, David Bodie, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. From the belt, kicks and deals. Called strike 0-2.
In today's game of seeing so many guys strike out and not worry about it, I'd love to see a little 2-strike approach right here. Maybe shorten up a little bit and try and force feed something the other way.
And he popped him up. McNeil in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
At the plate, Steven Souza. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first is going to be in time to get him, and the Mets will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Hey, I've given up trying to predict when this amazing streak's going to end, so I'm just going to congratulate them and say, well done.
14-6 is the way this one ends. The Metropolitans led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Steven Matz earned his 9th win of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.